Hello again. As promised, I'm back. Uh, and I'm gonna smoke this Oom Paul pipe. It just says Baronet Brunyer on the bottom. And then it has a little insignia on the stem, and it says made in Italy on the bottom, and 360 something like that, 360 extra large. So let's light her up. Got that baby going pretty good there. What I want to talk about today is values. What's happened to our country's values? I lived through some tumultuous times in the country. The assassination of JFK and RFK are milestones as far as I'm concerned, because I think our culture has started to decline from that point. Now, I know might not be agreed with. Have you ever noticed that these pundits are always sort of criticizing the ideal families of the sitcoms back in the 50s? What's the matter with them? I mean, they were great. Family, Leave It to Beaver, what are the other ones? Ozzie Nelson, or the Nelson, I forget what they got. Ozzie and Harriet, that's right. They, those things gave an ideal picture of home life. And of course, they said, oh, the times were different and all this stuff. But do you see just the trash that's on the tube now? When I was growing up, they had 3 channels: ABC, NBC, and CBS. And then along came UHF. Oh, wonderful, we got another channel. Now, I think it's pollution of the airways. It's crazy. And, you know, and the men are emasculated these days with powerful women. Not to insult our female fan, I don't want to start this thread now. I'm getting nasty email. Or dislikes. That's a whole different ballgame there. But my point is that family life as it's portrayed has become so corrupted. No wonder the kids are all screwed up. Pardon the semi-curse. But, where did we go wrong? Really, where did we go wrong? My personal belief that, myself included, I was rather spoiled. I think that after World War II, it was a great time of prosperity. And, the dads and moms wanted to give their children the things they never had. But unfortunately, a lot of times they didn't really have to earn it. I'm a fan of Judge Judy. I've waffled over the years on her, you know, but she has a basic point. You'll notice sometimes when they have teenagers and that, she'll say, "Are you working?" This one yesterday, this boy, this athletic couple moved into rented this space, and the kid, I guess he was a teenager, he's late teens, early 20s. He just lounged around the house all day smoking pot, and then the mother said it was for his anxiety. And Judge Judy, she really laid into her for that. And now he had a medical marijuana usage clearance, whether they call it a card. And but the plaintiffs were the couple that had moved in, but the stench of the pot was so bad they immediately moved out, and the landlady, you know, i.e. the mother of the kid, wouldn't give them their deposit back, something like that. Well, they ended up winning, you know, the couple, but yeah, you hear I used to hear that when I was a child, like, the kids today, they have no responsibility, and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, I'm saying it now. They really don't, you know? And, I tried to instill in my two children work ethic and all that, you know. But the part to me is the dad is always looked at as some sort of, today, looked at some bumbling idiot, and the wife, or, you know, significant other, you know, be politically correct. It's always chiding him, putting him down, and he's, you know, portrayed in many instances in movies and sitcoms as a beer guzzling, lazy son of a gun, and but the majority of men that I know are hardworking, gentle, love their kids, and looked up to. You know, like Rodney Dangerfield used to say, that the men today don't get no respect. And yeah, we make jokes about it and all this stuff, but you know, I don't know what can be done about it. Just the values have to be reestablished. You can have, you know, both partners working. That's okay. You can have, obviously, and I say that with yeah, conviction, equal right, you know, equal pay for equal work and all that, you know, for women. Another thing that sort of gets me, I was a product of the 60s. I was born in 49, but you know, the primary years, well, a lot of influences were in the 60s. And I was always taught by my parents that after teenage years, early 20s, girls turned into women. They're women. They're not girls. And even women say this all the time. Oh, the girls are out. The girls are out, and the boys, you know, they'll say the boys too, but it's thing girl. It's everywhere. My wife likes that corny show, The Bachelor. And here I'm, The Bachelor, saying, here I am surrounded by beautiful girls, and what girl am I going to pick to be my future wife? They're not girls. They're women. You know, and I tout, I guess I'm more women's lib than most women are. It just seems weird to me, you know. I don't know. I'll like your input. You know. And I'd like to hear from more of the wives. Maybe we could, you know, have the wives pop in and say, oh, this is my wife, and introduce ourselves. That'd make it a little bit more fun, wouldn't it? I know there's one fella that he does his yappos and yabos with his wife, and they open these things together, and she comments on stuff. You know, I know that there's not that many women pipe smokers, per se, but the women should have a voice in the pipe community as, you know, partners of these, of our fellow men. You know, I might be disagreed with, I guess. I don't know. I haven't had a dislike yet. That doesn't mean that I'm encouraging somebody to mouth off at me or anything. But, it's provocative. It's interesting. And, I'd like to know what you think. I think this bowl is done, so I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to sign off, and you got it. Happy smoking.